Hello guys, and welcome back once more. In our previous video, we introduced a subject on intimate partner violence, where we introduced the IPV. We also talked about the circle of IPV. In our video, we also shared a bit of the signs that might show that somebody is experiencing an intimate partner violence. Just to remind us, some of the signs which are very, very viable. One is physical harm like burns, bruises, marks on the neck, and things like that. We also have emotional manipulation, such as intimidation, belittling, making someone to feel worthless. Coercion and control as part of it too, where your partner pressures or forces you into actions that you don't want. We also have verbal abuse like name calling, gaslighting, or constantly putting you down. In addition, isolation from friends, family, activities, making you dependent on the abuser. So the abuser will put a caveat around you that they control who comes close to you and even the content that you share with such kind of a person. Dismissing your feelings and making you feel like you are overreacting, or maybe you are too sensitive. Sudden change in behavior can also be a sign of IPV, where somebody just have changed their mood. They are all often linked to anxiety or fear of the partner's reaction. We also have yelling as part of it, sexual abuse, including making unwanted sexual contact or coercion, regardless of the consent of the other person. Refusing to allow anyone to see you, control whom you interact with, even at work or even at home. Yes, the partner will ask you like, whom did you call? I've noticed that you are calling this quite of a number. What is it that you are discussing? And stuff like that. That might be an indication that somebody might be undergoing an intimate partner violence. Like we also have stalking, which involve tracking where someone is and what they are doing. We also have what is called financial control. Very, very common nowadays, and making it difficult for the other partner to be independent. Like now you find that maybe the man or the woman is earning, but the other partner is the one who receives money. So for you to get something, you must go and ask them for it. Is when you can even access your resources. So they control your finances, and they will check on the things that you do with your finances. That can be an indication that someone is undergoing an intimate partner violence. In our today's video, we want to focus much on how someone can break the cycle of violence. So, breaking the cycle of abuse start with recognizing it in the first place. Yes, abusive behavior is seen as an isolated incident, but in reality, these behaviors are commonly part of a repetitive pattern. So it's not isolated. What you see is a pattern. Either it has been created or it's being created for someone to ensure that they live in that. So in calm or reconciliatory period, we talked about the calm period, also called the reconciliatory period, can make the abuser seem like they are true, leading the victim to believe that the abuse was one-off thing. So the abuser might really make it look like it only happened once, and maybe it will never happen again. It's so important to understand that these calm phases are manipulative tactics and used to regain control over the victim. So the abuser uses this calm phase as a tactic to ensure that the abuse the circle continues, and the victim continues in such kind of a situation. So we want to discuss some of the ways in which someone can break from the circle of violence. Number one, it's very, very important to acknowledge that there is an abuse. So recognizing the pattern is the first step towards breaking free and accepting that the abuse is not an isolated incident but a part of a large cycle. So it's very, very important to understand that recognize that there is a pattern to this kind of violence. Number two, speak for support. In most incidences, the abuser might not like things that are happening to be known by other people, but it's very, very important to seek for help, seek for support from friends and even people who are close to you, so that they can understand how best they can support you. It's crucial to face this. It's crucial not to face the situation alone. Maybe when you discuss with someone, they might say something that will help you get out of that scenario. Then number three, use available resources. In many instances, even the victims are not aware that they can even get help in healthcare facilities on issues that they are going through. So it's very, very important to seek for the available help. You can seek for a therapist, or you can go and share this with someone who can maybe give you an advice on what you can do about that situation. Then number three, we can also look for therapy and interventions. You can look for a therapist, for instance, or a psychologist to support you and also to help you identify more options that might help you in getting out of that situation, so that you can live freely. So number four is about living safely. So create a safe exit strategy. At some point, it's important to maybe make an exit and ensure that you include a place to go. It's important to have some important documents and emergency contacts that you can reach on in case that has happened. Living quickly and privately, and seek guidance from maybe somebody who can support you to understand maybe issues of domestic violence and stuff like that. So living is not that bad, because at some point it may help you in fleeing the abuser, so that you don't fall a victim of such. So many people have lost their lives in issues of intimate partner violence, which is maybe it might not be worth their life, but it happened because maybe they didn't talk about it and they didn't share this with anyone. So as I conclude, no one should endure an abuse, and breaking the circle require recognizing the situation, seeking for help, and taking steps to ensure that your safety and well-being is well guaranteed. Thank you for watching this, and kindly share with your networks, because this might be help to someone. Thank you, and welcome again.